Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Well, now that I have your attention, I guess I'll go over the worst side hustles that anyone can get involved with. Cue intro. Assalamu alaikum, my name is Arkan Kayali and welcome to Practical Islamic Finance, where we try to understand financial matters and build wealth in a way that is in line with Islamic principles. If you need halal funding and you live in the United States, go to fundmebff.com. If you're looking for a halal investment and you earn more than $200,000 annually, then go to fundmebff.com and apply to become an investor. So you've cut down on your expenses where you can, and now the only thing separating you from achieving your financial goals is to earn a bit more money. Naturally, finding a side hustle is a good way to do this. However, not all side hustles are created equal. Some of them are just a complete waste of time, money, and effort. Here's my list of the worst side hustles that you should absolutely avoid. The first of the worst side hustles is day trading, and I'll include in day trading Forex. So day trading is typically used to refer to buying and selling stocks on the same day. Forex is short for foreign exchange, and it represents the global market for currency exchange. If you follow this channel, you know that I'm not a fan of either day trading or Forex. I find both activities at least suspect from an ethical perspective because you're risking money in hopes of gain in an activity that carries no prospects of creating any value for anyone. If all day traders and Forex traders ceased trading entirely, society would experience very little, if any, loss of value. But in addition to their suspect moral nature, they carry very little prospects for earning you any money. According to some studies, the percentage of day traders that are able to predictably earn profits is less than 1%. Now, I can see someone arguing, hey, I had a really good year day trading last year. And to that, I would say we mustn't forget the old Wall Street adage that says, don't confuse brains with a bull market. In 2019, the S&P 500 went up by 30%. So if you made less than 30% while day trading, then you got outperformed by someone who just bought the S&P 500 and made 0 trades the entire year. In other words, you could have saved all the stress and time and effort that you spent day trading, and you would have had a higher return than the return that you did have if your return was less than 30%. So the next time you have the urge to day trade or dabble in the Forex market, I want you to grab a shovel, go to the backyard and start digging holes and filling them up again. Because at least that way you'll get some exercise, it's less stressful, and most importantly, you won't be losing any money. By the way, that's a pretty good rule of thumb to use when vetting different side hustles. Ask yourself, would I be better off financially if I was just digging holes in the backyard and filling them back up again? In the case of day trading and Forex trading, I think the answer is absolutely yes. The second side hustle on our list of worst side hustles is something called MultiLevel Marketing. These are the companies that recruit you to sell their product, but in reality, the primary way you're going to make any money is if you're able to recruit other people that are going to sell their product, who in turn recruit other people, and so on. Now, not all multi-level marketing companies are scams, but if the focus of the company is on you recruiting other people to sell their product rather than you actually selling their product to end customers, then this is a red flag and should be seen as an indication that in fact this company is nothing but a pyramid scheme. Another red flag to watch out for when you're dealing with these companies is if they ask you to put up money up front. If you're paying money up front, then chances are to them, you're not an employee, you are the end customer. Another rule of thumb is that if you're not a fan of the product, you shouldn't be selling the product to others, let alone recruiting people to help you sell this product to other people. So before you start sending cold messages to friends on Facebook that you haven't seen since high school, asking them if they have an open mind or if they know the keys to success, step back and ask yourself, do I actually like this product that I'm recruiting other people to help me sell? If you don't actually like the product, then don't be selling it to other people and don't be recruiting other people to help you sell it. As I mentioned, not all multi-level marketing companies are scams, but I approach this category of company as if they were scams unless they are proven to be otherwise. Also, if at any time during recruitment or in their marketing material you see a boat or they mention a boat and they start saying that if you work for them for long enough, you're going to end up buying a boat for yourself down the road, then run for your life. The third of the worst side hustles are cryptocurrency scams. These scams work in one of two ways. The first is that they're just straight Ponzi schemes, wherein investors are being asked to put up money for a period of time and they're promised a certain percentage of guaranteed returns every day. And then these investors are paid a commission if they are able to recruit other investors. And basically the way this works is that they take the money from the new investors to distribute to the old investors, and then eventually the amount of new investors cannot keep up with the amount of distributions that are owed to the old investors and everything falls apart. Rule of thumb alert: if you're being offered guaranteed returns, then be very skeptical, because with a legitimate investment, the returns cannot be determined beforehand. They are dependent on the results achieved, and these can't be known ahead of time. So once you see the term guaranteed returns, be very skeptical. The other way these cryptocurrency scams work is through something called ICOs, or initial coin offerings. And basically the way these work is that investors are asked to contribute money, and in return they'll get a discount on some new cryptocurrency that's coming out later, when in reality there's actually no cryptocurrency that's going to be offered. And some of these scams will have very elaborate setups. They'll have really believable legal documents associated with them. They'll have offices, really legitimate looking marketing materials. The rule of thumb here is that if you don't understand the intricacies of a business, don't invest. Don't be suckered in by a lot of buzzwords like cryptocurrencies and blockchain and whatever other buzzword is the flavor of the month. In 2018, losses from cryptocurrency scams reached $1.7 billion. And much of these losses came from initial coin offerings where there wasn't even a new cryptocurrency to begin with. So that was my list of crummy side hustles. It's not an exhaustive list, but make sure you take note of the rules of thumb that I mentioned, which include: number one, you're probably not going to become a millionaire trading stuff online in your underwear. Number two, if an employment company is asking you to put up money up front, then chances are you're not an employee, you're a customer. Number three, if you see the words guaranteed returns, then be very skeptical. Remember, the key to making money is not to chase it. Rather, ask yourself, how do I become useful to others? And if you do that, you'll not only become useful to others, but you'll also make some good money as well. If you found anything in this video useful, make sure you leave a like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe so you can see more of this pretty face, and until next time, take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum and peace be upon you all.